Hello and welcome to another Strictly Come Dancing reaction video. We still have our charity teapot ongoing, so if you want to nominate a charity in the comments, please do. For today, we're doing a reaction video. We're going to react to one specific dance from week 8, which is Chris and Dianne's couple's choice, so let's get straight into it. Okay, so we're starting off with a very moody, jazzy setup, so that's, I guess, some indication of what it's going to be about. The song is called Instant Karma by John Lennon. I have to say the lifts are very impressive. Now, if you watched the previous reaction video, there was lots of lifts in there and they were beautifully executed and everything was like perfect, 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 perfect. These lifts have a different kind of beauty to them. To put this into perspective, Chris is blind and he's doing these lifts without being able to see exactly where Dianne is. So he's kind of feeling her, seeing where her momentum is and taking that. Is beyond impressive. So let's keep watching. I will say I don't like the song choice. I feel like their energy is like up here and like really happy and joyful, and the song is like here, and there's a bit of a disconnect for me. But that's just a personal opinion. That was good, wasn't it? That was good. It's kind of like we can't see anything. And now they're in this really cool lift. So you can imagine, like, from his perspective, like how much you have to train, how much you have to trust your partner, how much Dianne has to trust Chris, and how much technical know-how is required to be able to carry out those lifts without being able to be seen. Now, if you came from the last one and I was complaining that there was too many lifts and not enough dancing, this is a couple's choice. So they can put as many lifts as they like in it, in my opinion, because I can't really judge the dancing because it's couple's choice. They can do whatever they want, right? So yes, good. I will say some of the styling was a little bit lazy. Like sometimes where his arm had a free arm, they were just putting it behind the back rather than doing something with it. It kind of takes away the requirement to finish the line, to have a beautiful extension of your limbs. But in my opinion, it is cheating a little bit. And at this stage in the competition, I don't want hands behind the back as a stylistic choice. I want to be able to see you do something with those hands. From a dance perspective, I think it was good. It's very hard for me to judge couples' choices. I think I've said this before. I find it quite difficult to judge because I don't know what the intention was going into the dancing. I don't know what kind of technical know-how is required for the specific style of dance that they want to do here. But I think overall as a dance, it was a very enjoyable dance to watch. It was a very impressive dance to watch. And it was a very sort of characterful, joyful dance to watch. As I said, I felt like there was a little bit of disconnect between their energy and the song's energy. But that is just, again, my personal feelings on the matter. But I think all in all, yeah, it was a really nice, enjoyable dance. What would I give it as a score? See, it wasn't as technically good as Sarah and Vito's, and I gave them an 8. So I think I would probably give this dance a 7, 7.5, something like that. I'm gonna see what the actual scores were. So they got a 7, 8, 9, and 9. Yeah, I don't think we're at a 9 level here though. I would say 7.5-ish probably. Let's have a look at some of the comments. Reminded me of Rose's dance with the moment of silence. Seeing the pitch black was a much needed reminder of how incredible Chris is to even step on the dance floor, let alone dive into each week head first. Whether he wins or not, he has my total respect and admiration, as does Dianne. And yeah, I completely agree with that. As I said, it was a nice reminder of how difficult what he's doing is. Chris absolutely nailed it in his VT. This is such a brilliant example of positive representation for the disabled community. A lesser celebrity might have used Strictly to be all self-indulgent and woe is me, but there isn't an ounce of that in Chris. The legacy he is leaving is that we're just like you and me. His couple's choice was a fun, because there can be so much joy in your life, even if you are disabled, which is so often portrayed on TV as a negative, life-limiting thing. It isn't just another facet It's just another facet that doesn't detract from you being your authentic self. In Chris's case, a hilariously lovable trier who's just won the nation's heart for that reason. More of this, please. This dance is all the more impressive knowing just how sick Dianne was. Can't believe she got for a dance with this much spinning. around a true pro. Oh, that's another sort of level of professionalism there that we're seeing from Dianne, which is also really good. I've had to dance when I've been really sick, and I'm always like to my partner, can we just reduce the spinning, please? Because when you're that dizzy or you're that ill and the room feels like spinning, you end up having to trust your partner like 10 times more than normal because you can't even like see straight. So the fact that she was sick and having to do all of those spins and all of those lifts and hold herself up with the energy is in of itself very, very impressive, not to mention all the practices as well that she would have to have been ill into. He jumps off the stool, lands perfectly. I adore this couple, watching from San Antonio in Texas. This is magical. If they don't win, I hope they receive recognition of what they have done here. I always need to watch their dances over and over because I notice different things when I do. Early thoughts, Chris's posture looked very upright. It's improved immensely. Yeah, his posture was good. Footwork was spot on as usual. How he covers the floor space with no references is beyond astonishing. And those lifts, what trust they both have in each other. How he learns to do them is amazing. He's not an athlete, he sits on a stool for a living. Lift technique is remarkable, it is good, yeah. Boo to the judges with their marks, love them both. In 20 years of watching this show, I can't think of another pairing with the bond that they have. Very, very, very cute. So, yes, good, very good dance. As I said, I'll probably give it like 7, 7.5, 8, something along those lines. I hope that you're enjoying these more individual commentary reaction videos, but I can go back to the ranking videos if you prefer that too. Next up on my list is to film 2 of the reaction videos for week 9. When those are ready, they're going to pop up right here for you. I'll see you over there.